Today we're looking at 2 different Mai Tai recipes. Welcome to Alcohols by Volume. I'm your host, Eric Schomer.
I'm your host, Jennifer Schomer.
So we've done 2 so far in Common Men Cocktails. Everydaydrinkers.tv.
Mai Tais, that is.
Mai Tais. We've done 2. What did I say?
We've done 2.
We've done 2. 2 different Mai Tai recipes. Now, I'd like to have mixed in, I know I could find another couple, so 2 more. Problem is I ran out of the almond syrup. Needed to make pretty much every one of them the one common bonding ingredient, or orgeat syrup. So I gotta buy more of that. So I've got 2. That's what we could fit. And we also got these really cool round ice cubes.
You probably can't really see those.
You might not be able to see them. They roll on the top.
It's kind of dark.
If you could find them, they're neat. If you have a glass that can hold them, they're just I don't know what you look for, round ice cube trays, I guess, because apparently. What?
Or maybe they're more popular now. I think maybe
they're
for a time,
in popularity.
They were hard to find.
If you can get the neat thing is because they have so much surface area, they melt really slowly, but they keep the drink at a nice, consistently cool
It doesn't
rate.
dilute it.
Yeah, so you're getting slow dilution as opposed to a lot of little ice cubes diluting together. So it's kind of neat. These 2 different recipes we've got. This was the red Mai Tai, the Mai Tai that I drank prior to ever recording a show, and it's the one that I kind of think got us into thinking about cocktails, and people liked it, and they're like, that's really good, and I had never had one. I made it for the first time. Everybody was impressed. So that was the first episode. Then, a year later...
So, what's in here?
This one, when we first got it, was this is 2 ounces of light rum, so I used Tommy Bahama light rum. I went with, where's this from? Product in Barbados. I picked that because it would be something I might pick if I was buying it at the store as a light rum. I also used triple sec. This is what I used in the original recipe, triple sec. Probably a different bottle though.
Probably an ounce.
An ounce triple sec. A tablespoon of orgeat.
You threw it away.
I threw it out. Orgeat syrup. So that's gone. But almond syrup, if you look for it, you can buy it online. A half ounce of grenadine, which is where you get that red color, so I've got the grenadine represent, and an ounce of lime juice. That is our red Mai Tai.
That's this one.
The commonalities between them, this has the same amount of lime juice. It has 2 ounces of rum, just like that one, but this is a Jamaican rum. This is what Trader Vic's Mai Tai recipe calls for, which is I picked the dark because I think Trader Vic's is a dark rum. Again, half ounce of orgeat instead of a tablespoon. It comes out to be about the same. What else we got in that one? A 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, so something to sweeten it up that's not grenadine.
Yeah, you missed the grenadine, but you still get the sweetness.
Right, so you should still be getting that. And then the other key ingredient is the orange liqueur, orange curacao instead of the triple sec. Gives it a little orangey. It really just turns it that weird color.
Mm-hmm. Which is still, this is a sweeter orange liqueur, but it's still orange liqueur.
Yeah.
Like the orange curacao and the triple sec are both orange liqueurs.
And Trader Vic, I believe, invented it, or somebody invented it, and they're not here to, I don't think, give away the recipe. So I've seen other ones. One, you pour on top some dark rum around the top. It looks kind of neat. But these are the 2 we have. They're the 2 I've done. That's what people call me a noob when I made that one. It was like, oh, you don't know anything about cocktails. That's not a Mai Tai. But I've seen red ones before. But you also see a lot more of these if you go to a cocktail bar. And you can see the lime, kind of, the lime fleshes.
I'll have to take another step.
It's got some sourness to it, right?
It has an underlying sour component, but it's sweet.
Super sweet.
As well.
Sticky, super sweet.
Yeah.
Almost oversweet.
Almost. Kind of borderline, because you still have the underlying sour.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of stopping that sweetness from going over the top where you're like, I don't know if I could drink it.
Right, if it didn't have that, it would just be sweet all over his house. And you wouldn't want that. But that was
I don't know.
kind
you
of...
can taste a little bit of alcohol, but it's not that potent for 2 ounces of light rum.
Yeah, because which is significant considering the size of the drink. Most of that's probably the big ice ball in there. You can probably start to see it forming now. which raises it up, gives it the essence of more alcohol.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a tiki style Polynesian type drink to me.
Yeah, it's got some almond.
Yeah,
You're getting the syrups. You're getting the sweetnesses. I don't really get a lot of orange from there. I'm not getting any real citrus.
But the triple sec probably adds to the sweetness of the drink as well.
Right, so which is why I went with that.
The triple sec and the grenadine.
Because what I really would have done, if I wasn't trying to recreate the original, I would have used the curacao,
right,
orange liqueur, because it's got that nice bitter orange. And I thought about it, but I said this is the way I originally looked at cocktails. Mm-hmm. So that is my impression 2 years ago now.
Oh, where'd you find cocktail. It? Just out there?
That was it was called the Mai Tai Oh Mai. It was in a recipe book, one of the bar books we had. And I had made it so many times because everybody thought it was good. And it really only works for people who like sweet cocktails. Yeah. Like, I don't think your mother would like that drink because it doesn't.
Well, I don't know.
You think?
Yeah, she's weird sweet? Anyways. But
yeah, if she's picky.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too sweet. Oh, it's too sour. Oh, I don't like it. Right. So this is iffy.
This has the sour component, but it definitely has a sweet component.
Has a lot of sweet
I think it's a pretty good drink. It has a lot of sweet, but it has that sour holding it back.
Yep.
When it's not a bad drink.
It in.
So this is the Trader Vic's.
That's the Trader Vic's. You're going to get that little more natural sweetness, different color. The Jamaican rum opposed to a white rum, so I'm guessing it's going to be a little more aged tasting, a little more classiness to it. No?
Mm-hmm.
It has a completely different aroma.
Not nearly as sweet.
No.
And the lime plays different in there. You know the lime is there. Mm-hmm. But it's not as sour as this one, even though... See, this has the conflicting... It's really sweet, but this underlying component of sour...
It's off balance. It goes way forward sweet, then into the sour category.
Yeah, and this one...
is balanced.
Yeah, you know there's lime in there, but you're not... Wow, that's really sour. You're just kind of... Oh, okay, there's lime in there. There's a sour... component to it, but it's not.
It's almost like a lime,
as predominant.
A sweet sour almost. You could have used maybe a sweet sour mix in there instead, except for the sweet sour mix would be a little too sweet.
Kind of what you did anyways. You have lime juice and simple syrup.
Yeah, but you've got a whole lime and a quarter of a simple syrup as opposed to 2 ounces of simple syrup, 1 ounce of lime lemon.
I don't taste as much almond in that one.
I get no.
Not as this one.
Kind of in the mid palate, like after you've gotten the sweetness, a little almond, sour.
Unless it's mixing with the rum, because I can taste the rum in that one. A more
potent.
Yeah, it's not even potent. It's just kind of, alcohol's there, and you get the brown sugar of the rum, the darkness of the rum.
Right.
Even though it's not dark rum, it's gold, but it still has that.
It's still darker.
That sweet property.
Now, which one do you like better?
I think I like that one better.
Me too. Now and while there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, this one and that one reminds me of Polynesian. This one makes me feel like that's Polynesian. Like that was it's getting there because it's got the sweetness, it's got those different flavors.
Right.
But this has the dominant rum flavor.
Right.
So you're getting a lot more, whoa, this could be dangerous.
That structure just melds better.
Right.
The Trader Vic one is definitely more balanced. It's just an overall good drink, and all the flavors meld together. There's not really any one flavor that dominates that drink.
Right.
You do get the rums, you get the rum, you get the lime juice, and you get a sweetness, but it all blends together. Where this, you get sweet, sour, and
you're not getting any real aroma.
You do get the almond.
Yeah, this overall more sweet. This one has a better aroma to it. Now, we also didn't garnish it correctly. You would get the mints. This one, I don't know, you could probably put mint on there too. This one I know has a mint and a lime in there. And that mint aroma will come out, so it'll make it feel almost more wide in aroma.
They're both not bad. I would say they're both pretty good drinks. Overall, I think the structure of this drink is better. But I think there were times that I'd probably choose that one.
Yeah.
If I'm in the mood for kind of a sweeter drink.
Candy.
Yeah, I might go with this version of it, but overall, I think that Trader Vic's version makes a more complete, more melded drink
All right.
experience.
And I've made this for people as well since then, and I've never had a complaint.
No.
Matter of fact, I think I made over at Dawn's house. I think I made at least 8 of these for people. Just like it was literally just continue to make them. And the other trick is people start to enjoy it more once they have their second and their third, because it's
'Cause
not
they're
a
drunk.
weak drink.
Right.
Any way you look at it, there's a good balance, and this one is in the sweet. And if people like sweet, they're not thinking alcohol. Alcohol just disappears. And this one, you've got that rum taste, but you're like, but it's just so delicious and
But
sweet.
yeah, the rum mixes
tasty.
well with the lime juice and
So
the
you end
almond
up
syrup.
consuming more and then liking them even more. You just got to stop before you like them too much.
Yeah, they're both good drinks, but again, I'm going with
Yeah.
the Trader Vic.
Trader Vic probably had the right recipe since that's kind of what they do. This recipe book had a different recipe. Take it or leave it. I would say try them both because they have such common ingredients. I mean, heck, use the dark rum or the gold rum if that's what you have.
Yeah, and you might get a more
Mature flavor, maybe?
mature taste out of this one too if you used a gold rum. But
So think about your ingredients. Think about the 2 different styles. Try them. Figure out which one you like, and then you serve it to your guests and see what they think.
But you also might run into a grenadine with gold rum may not mix that well as a taste. I don't know.
I haven't found anything grenadine doesn't taste good in. But
I
it's
don't know.
like sugar.
Just a guess.
Red sugar. Red high fructose corn syrup. So there you go. Something to think about with the Mai Tai cocktail.